Stop.
I didn't know if it was, I didn't know if the CRS tax that, I don't think it's out there. Yeah.
And I can just like.
Never heard another word.
I've already messed it up.
Maybe they muted it.
Today's winner is Amy Molea, and I'm gonna read a little bit about what Kevin said. I am wanting to nominate Amy Molea for her involvement in organizing Red Day. It was a massive blessing to my wife's family, but also the kids in our community.
Because I did very little. It was a team effort on everybody's part. So thank you all.
Thank you, Amy.
Very cool. It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad we were able to avoid all of the ticks. So last week was exciting. We were gone. However, we were named the 6th fastest growing company in Springfield. So they do the Springfield Business Journal. Yeah. So every year, the Springfield Business Journal, for everybody who doesn't know, does a dynamic dozen. That's the 12 fastest growing companies in Springfield. We were number 6. And how many consecutive years have we been nominated for this? 5th? Okay, so yeah, 4 or 5 years in a row, we're one of the 12 fastest growing companies in Springfield. Pretty darn cool. So let's keep it going. Pictures? Dan, unfortunately. Very cool article in the Springfield Business Journal too, if you guys haven't seen it. I think it's on Facebook. Is it? Cool. All right. Do not call lists. Like we said last time, if you call somebody that you're not supposed to call and they report you, it could be $500 up to $1,500. So don't do it, or just add that into your bottom line for your projected numbers, so you know what you're going to net after each transaction. Gabby?
Okay, so the month is almost over. We only have 1 week to go. And just here to remember that the Marker Center will be closed next Monday. I hope you guys all have big plans for the weekend, and you are allowed to get crazy on Sunday too, because you don't have to show up next Monday, okay?
Love it. And for anybody who served, yeah, go ahead, John. Who said?
Class at 1 o'clock today.
You have a class at 1 o'clock today?
I have class at 1 o'clock. I know nobody needs to come if you do.
Very important.
Everybody knows everything already.
Yeah, they call me and tell me different.
Well, they haven't changed the contract recently, right?
They have
So
not.
nothing new in the past 2 days.
It's unusual, the interpretations of the agents versus the brokers.
It is. So. Okay, contracts at 1, everybody be there. Okay, close from Memorial Day on Monday for everybody who served. Thank you very much. I know there's people in here, so thank you guys. Realtor Night at the Ballpark, July 14th. We have more details on that coming up, but that's going to be a lot of fun. We always like to pack the house with red and make our presence there.
All right, Mega Camp is coming August 23rd to the 24th. I haven't personally been there yet, but I'm excited to go this year. You can start buying your tickets now. If you guys want more information, you can just reach out to anyone in the Market Center.
Rachel, how do we get signed up for Mega Agent Camp?
megacamp.kw.com is where you can register.
Okay, cool. And they're doing it differently this year, right? Between the Mega Camp for leadership and Mega Camp for agents.
Yeah, this is 100% just for agents. So you'll have 2 jam-packed days, and they have the schedule already online for you to go look at.
Very cool.
But if you're gonna go, start looking at hotel rooms now, because they will fill up quick in Austin, Texas.
Very cool. Vendor guide, do we have any vendors online before we get to the people in the house?
Yep, Goosehead Cam is here, where it can get you quotes in 2 minutes with over 20 carriers.
Very cool. Anybody else online? All right, who's in the house? Can we raise your hand? Okay, perfect. We've got a few. We'll start right to left. Well, our right to left, not your right to left.
Youngins Pest Pros.
Say it again.
Youngins Pest Pros.
All right.
Hi guys, Jess Bowman Insurance Group. We just want to say thank you. And if you have anyone buying a brand new construction home or just got done building a new construction home, have them call us for quotes, because we have a couple carriers that are absolutely amazing on them.
Very cool.
Adam McGrath, Liberty Mutual Insurance, and our goal is to always make the insurance shopping process easy and efficient for your home buyers.
Very cool. Onward. You guys want to come up?
We'll just stay back here.
Okay.
Yell. Onward Agent Services. If you haven't met Christine yet, this is Christine. Transaction coordination, marketing, database. If you guys are just, if your database is just sitting around and you're not sending anything to them to keep them engaged monthly, that is something we can do for you. So come talk to me. I don't know how to explain how to get to our office anymore, because we moved.
We're by the rear
We're in
entrance.
the
Yes,
north rear
door.
exit. Thank you. I know, that was easy.
You're
Easier than I thought.
Yeah.
North
Good with
exit.
contracts, not directions.
Any other vendors? All right.
All right, so GSBR numbers for this week compared to last year's on the same week, we're a little bit lower on the new listings and new contracts, but somehow we're higher on our closings. So we're starting to see a little bit more increments on new listings. So I think we're about to get back to normal, hopefully.
How long do we think until we're back to normal? Okay. So these are counties to the north.
Bless you, Steve.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Bring Steve a tissue.
Steve, we have water. Do you need water? Bring some up to you.
I have coffee. I mean,
Sorry, you got cut off. Okay, so counties to the north, same kind of thing. We're a little bit down on closings with you guys up there. However, everybody's following the same trends. We're down on listings. We're down on new contracts. Closings, the number of transactions going on is still about the same. So we're still making some money. It's just a little bit harder right now. Is this where we go to the computer?
Yes.
Now the computer doesn't work.
Okay, Rachel.
Help. There you go. I need an adult. We really should get this fixed. Hey, thank you.
All right, now GSBR active listings, 785. We're almost on the 800s. That's what I was saying. We're getting there slowly but surely. So.
Okay, and we were at 581, and I think last year, this time, we were back to normal. Where, do what?
785.
785. Now, last year, we were at 581, so 200 more houses. This does not feel like it. Broker moment. We've got both of them in the house, so we're gonna get some serious knowledge.
Wow, I got it.
CE renewal.
We have a contract class at 1 o'clock.
Class at 1 o'clock. What's our biggest issue that we're dealing with in the contract right now, Jim, as far as interpreting or as understanding?
And a couple, I mean, we had one the other day where somebody was arguing about the, they had signed the measurement disclaimer and it came out later on, they felt like 40 feet short or something like that. So they were trying to exit the contract, even though they'd signed the measurement disclaimer. And it's like, I mean.
Yeah, they had their data period and they didn't utilize it. So, I mean, they tried to get out, but I'm pretty sure they didn't get that done.
And they're trying to get their earnest money back. So, I mean, that's one. Two is always the inspections. You know, we get that call all the time. Well, I'm just going to load up the inspection notice and try to get out of the contract. Really, the best thing to do as an agent is call the other agents and say, listen, you know, my clients, you know, they really don't want to buy it. They're, for whatever reason you can give them. And we'd just like to have a mutual release. Would that be okay? And if the other agent is cooperative, then you get out with just a mutual release without having to go through the additional 10 days or so of not getting anything done.
And the other agent and seller doesn't have to know what you found out on your inspection report if you don't send it to them, and they don't have to disclose it. So a lot of times that's an easy way to get that release done as well.
Cool. Okay, awesome.
Classes, make sure you're signing up if you have a broker's license. June 30th, September 30th is salespersons. Even if you got licensed this year, you still have to get your CE done. The board is holding 2 classes in person, June 22nd and 23rd. So really, if you're an in-person learner, encourage you to go do that. Nicole also got a CE online discount code and it's pinned at the top of the Facebook page. But make sure you get that done or else you cannot practice, so.
And then I've completed all mine, which you have to, the broker has to complete theirs before the agents can even go in and get their license renewed. So if you run into an issue, let me know, because I think we've paid them 2 or 3 times now to update it. So I don't know if it is or yet. So if you're a broker and you go in to renew, let me know if something comes back to you and says, I haven't renewed, because I have, but there may be some technical difficulties there.
Okay, we believe you. Realtor Weekly, night at the ballpark. Here's our details for this. The past few years, we've had an awesome turnout at this and it's been a lot of fun. We've got a lot of KW people there. We're going to a Springfield Cardinals game. It is July 14th. The gates will open at 6:05 and the game starts at 7:05. We typically have a big group all sitting together. Got a really cool big showing. So it's a lot of fun to have everybody there. So get there if you can.
Okay, so our next event we have is YPN event, is Marketing Mania. It's gonna be June 2nd from 11 to 1. Do we have anyone from YPN here today? Do you wanna say a little bit about this event?
Like he's here too. He's gonna be one of the spokespeople there. We're gonna have different realtors and people from different businesses that, you know, do marketing to have a successful business. It's lunch is provided and we'd love to have you guys there. You don't have to be a realtor. So if you know someone that is interested in, you know, getting some wisdom on how to build their brand or how to market themselves, and this is a great event to come to. There's so many events that we have for marketing in general, but I think that there's always something that you can get out of it. So there's only 75 spots open. So the sooner you sign up, the better, and lunch is provided. So that's great.
How can they sign up for it?
There's an Eventbrite link on the Facebook page. So if you, I mean, you can see it all over Facebook right now. If you go to Paulina's, Kohl's, the YPN page, you will see it everywhere. So yeah.
Okay, thanks. So take advantage of that one. Also reserve the day for July 21st. There's gonna be YPN's annual rookie survival event. This is very important for new agents or not so new agents to try to survive, especially this market.
Absolutely. Okay, so cool new thing that they're rolling out is MLS Tech Helpline mobile app. So when we're in the middle of showings and actually that's just for the MLS, that's not for that one,
No.
for Supra, is that right? Okay, I was just gonna be funny. So when our MLS goes down, we have a tech line on the app to help us out with that stuff. So make sure you download that from the board. And then also a cybersecurity tip. This is a fun one. Check the person that sends you the email. If it's not the right email address that's sending it to you, then it's probably a scam. So easy way to check on that and make sure that you're getting emails from the right people. What is this? Oh yeah, that is mine. Okay, cool. Brokers, you might be able to speak on this a little bit more. I don't know if there's any updates on this, but as far as name goes for team branding, we're not branding ourselves that would be confusing to the general public to make it look like we are a broker or a brokerage.
We still just don't want to. I think if your name's Realty Now or Real Estate, I'd think about changing that. Now, there's been discussion that perhaps you could say,
Powered by Keller Williams.
Jim Bolin Real Estate powered by Keller Williams, that might be okay, which is kind of what that says, but they still haven't finalized it. So the best thing to do is group, team, what else?
Just no real, yeah.
Homes. But you don't put real estate or realty in there would be my advice right now. But, you can go ahead and do it. What the agents are the consensus is that they're going to wait till they get dinged. Yeah, you get dinged by the MREC, that's not a good deal. So
Not a good thing.
I don't think I would do that.
It's okay that property group is okay?
I think so. Yeah. Cool. I think the key things are real estate and realty. I think are the ones that you're gonna see have to go away, or broker. Don't call yourself broker or brokerage. That would be another one I would avoid.
Okay, very cool.
Or designated broker or designated realtor. Leave those out of your title.
Okay, cool.
All right, the calendar for the next of the month, we have today RPAC committee meeting. We have a technology meeting as well today, tomorrow appraisers meeting. Brokers meeting, new member orientation also on this month. Memorial Day, GSBR office will be closed as well. And on the 31st, state directory applications due. Also, for those who hasn't done their CE, there is another chance. The 1st and 2nd of June with Nate Johnson, and also they have CE the 22nd to the 23rd of June. So take advantage of those ones if you haven't done it yet.
Perfect. Okay, this week's focus. ALC, I can't read that, there's a thing on there. Oh yeah, this is us, cool. Okay, Trey Watson, that's me, wealth building, and Gabby Verdugo with equity. So we have a couple slides filled out with some information on each.
He forgot to do his homework.
Oh, okay, so this is mine.
Looks great.
Pretty flying.
We started preparing a couple months ago for this. And then we got to. So, okay, so on a serious note, so I'm in charge of the Wealth Building Committee this year for the ALC. It's been a lot of fun. We've had a ton of people actually in this room be a part of it. We've had a blast. You guys have been a part of it. We've got, I mean, all walks of life. Obviously the main thing that we're talking about is building wealth through real estate, because that's what we're all in this industry. It's what we can relate to the most, and the easiest to understand for us. We have people that have multiple units of rentals, people that have done a lot of flips, and we have people that have never invested in real estate before. So we've got all walks of life involved here. We typically meet on the last Thursday of every month. Is it Tuesday?
Oh my God,
Last Tuesday of every month? You didn't need to say that. You could have just let it go. So this week we're meeting on Friday this month. And I'm actually really excited for this, but we are, this week we're talking about an event that we're going to host, and we're going to do kind of a multi-series event this year. And we're walking through the very beginning stages of wealth building. It's going to start kind of Dave Ramsey style as far as building a budget. And we're going to walk all the way up to the rich dad, poor dad kind of schemes, where we're talking about how money specifically works and how to make it work the best for you. And there's a lot of different ways to do that. So our first event is going to be a little bit of a beginner event. It's going to be a great reminder. No matter what stage you're in as far as your wealth building life goes, it's going to be awesome to have everybody there. We're going to have some cool speakers. And talk through the whole stage of wealth building and really get together and connect. I know what this being a part of the ALC has done for me and just being a part of this office. So it's been really cool. We're halfway through the year, but if anybody wants to join these committees, we can get in touch with whoever is the head of each committee. There's a different committee for everybody. There's not a right one or a wrong one, but a lot of really cool stuff. And it's been awesome to connect through that. So this week, we will be meeting on Friday. And then after that, it will be the last Tuesday of every month moving forward. So that's mine.
What time on Friday?
8 a.m.
Where?
Down here. And anybody is welcome to come show up to that. We'd love to have as many people as possible. It's going to be a lot of fun, and a cool event. I'm excited for it. So
Is that an agent only or? you bring
no,
your
anybody can
investors?
come. Oh, no, we've got, yeah, everybody. And the event, what I'm excited for, obviously the committee meeting is Keller Williams people only, right? This event is going to be open to anybody. So it's going to be a really cool recruiting for your profit share. So if you want to bring agents in from other brokerages, or even just people that aren't agents that you want to invite to get involved a little bit, we want to make it as inclusive as possible. And we want to have as many people and just be able to help as many people as we can.
So meeting this Friday is the committee meeting.
Correct.
Event is coming up in the future. We
Yeah.
don't know the date.
And
yet.
we'll have details on that coming up. Absolutely. And we'll put those on Facebook and everything. Absolutely.
Is it a 1 hour or 30-minute?
On Friday?
Yeah.
It's varies. There's times where we get down there and we get through our stuff in 15 or 20 minutes and then we just kind of hang out. There's other times that we've been down here. I think last time Tish and I were down here for like an hour and a half. So it was cool. Brian Fisher was down here as well. There's only 3 of us and we were down here for the longest amount of time. So it can be a total drop-in thing, but we try to keep it about 45 minutes to get out of here because I know a lot of people want to use the tech room or the training room around 8:45 or 9 and they've got stuff going. So try to keep it 30 to 45 minutes, but depending on the day, it can run a little bit longer. Okay.
Okay.
You're up.
Yeah.
This is yours.
There you go. So bad student, good student here. Okay, so I'm part of the equity, part of the LLC. So equity meaning is not the same as equality. What that means that we're all the same. Equity means that is supposed to be fair and just in order to come to the same outcome as everyone else. So understanding that each people may need different resources to get there. So that's what this group is about. If anyone would like to join, I want you to know that it's not just for the clients, it's also for our agents to make everyone feel like they have the same chance to get where other people got in their careers. We meet every first Thursday of every month at 10 in the morning here in Keller Williams in one of the rooms downstairs. Right now we have 6 people, I believe, total. I would like to get the number higher. So if you're interested in joining this committee, okay, that's a hard word for me to say for some reason. Just either call me, text me, or shoot me an email. I would love to have more people in here. We are, right now we're working on creating a list of contacts of just like the list that we give people to sign of different inspection providers, lenders, and all of that, but all like in Spanish right now. So they know that they have the chance and they have the opportunity to make this whole process in their own language. I also trying to come with ideas on how to do the same, but for our agents and not just clients. So if anyone have any ideas, I will, open-minded, and I will be welcome to hear anything you have to say.
Very cool.
Yes.
We've had this discussion before, but have you contacted the legal line yet to find out whether it's not a contract in Spanish?
We already did. There is not, apparently it's not that easy to just bring a translator. We do need translators and lawyers to do that. But we are also working on that. We're trying to come up with, we reach out to past clients to kind of write something about their experience, making them understand the importance of having everything in their own language so we can present it to the board and them to understand that it's a big, I mean, I don't want to say issue. It's not an issue yet, but it could be. And we need to protect ourselves as agents when we come into that situation. So we are working on it, but apparently it's not that easy.
I wonder why not? Spanish isn't a new language, is it?
Yeah. We have Spanish-speaking attorneys in Missouri.
Yeah.
I've met a few.
Yes. Yes.
So it's more complicated than that, because for the last couple years, I've tried to as well. And when you write a contract in Spanish, it gets delivered to somebody that's an English-speaking agent. So now you've got, so the way it's translated has to be so exact, so there's not any misunderstanding or miscommunication with regards to the terms. So it's not just as simple as being able to fill out something in another language, because there's different nuances and different words that mean different things.
I don't
It's
disagree, but
difficult,
I've been
yeah.
talking to them for 18 years about this at the
Yeah.
state level.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous to me. I mean,
Yeah.
it's absolutely ridiculous.
And I
Why
haven't-
not? If nothing else, don't write the whole contract, do a summary.
Yeah,
This
so
is what this means in Spanish, and this is what this means in Spanish, so that someone who is having to translate it can translate that part in Spanish to them. It's okay, I get it, the nuances and all that, but hell, I'm from the boot hill and people get through mine, you know, all right.
I had actually hired a professional interpreter to translate the entire thing for me. And I got told by, just like as a side-by-side for the client, okay, if you're filling this out, that's what's going in this blank. And I was told I wasn't allowed to do that.
Yeah,
And then-
because I thought about that too, and apparently you can't do that. But Jim, we will make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 18 years I've been trying to get it done, so I don't
I
understand.
heard you need 20 years to make it happen. Yeah.
We're almost there. Rachel, which day of the month is it that the ALC meets?
Normally, it's the third Thursday of every month. However, this month was a little weird, so we are meeting this. I'll see when the next meeting is. I think it's maybe this Thursday. So
Okay,
look at that.
cool. So kind of what we're wanting to do with the ALC this year is get as many people down for those meetings as possible. We're wanting to get the whole office involved, so you guys know what we're talking about, you understand what's going on, and we can get as much involvement as possible. You guys show up and listen to those meetings and hear. And there's some really, really good stuff that goes on. We've sat down here before and just about gotten into arguments talking about what, giving our opinions on where's the market going, what's going on. And I say arguments jokingly a little bit, but we're having really, really good conversations down here. And there's a lot of information going on. And you're able to hear from a lot of these top agents on what's going on with their business and what's going on with the market. So would love to have you guys down there. And a quick shout out real quick. The cool part about the ALC in this office, guys, is the connection that we have. I mean, we see how many people are down here in these sales meetings and how many people are in the office, even if you don't have an office space here, and how many different connections are made. And a byproduct of that is transactions that happen because we're in the office communicating and talking and connecting with each other. So the shout out, Gabby closes on her first rental property on Friday, and that's a connection that was made here in the office. So really, really cool. Congratulations to you guys. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Next week, come on. Next week is the 5th Tuesday. That means that we're doing something special, right? You know? I'm sorry that I'm calling on you so much. Just another day, right?
I'm not sure what Mike and Tim have planned.
Okay, cool.
They'll be back tomorrow.
Okay, the theme is fresh though, so
That's all we know.
bring your Febreze. June 7th, we have a special guest.
We do, yes.
We've got Jason Abrams as our special guest on June 7th. That's going to be really, really cool. If there's a team meeting that you're going to come to, make it that one. There's going to be a lot of cool information going on there.
For those of you that don't know, Jason Abrams is our VP of Industry at KW. Before he took on this amazing role, he actually came to speak at our market center twice before that. And he is such an engaging speaker. This will be Zoom. Unfortunately, he's not going to be here in Springfield, Missouri. But when you talk about understanding the market and how to better educate your clients, this is what you'll want to be here for. He'll be able to tell us what's happening in the market, what we're looking at in the next couple of years. So it's protecting us as real estate agents and how do we have the best conversations with our clients, because what we know is when they hear a lot, they'll say, oh, the market's crazy, the market's hot. What does that mean? And is that scaring them? So how do you have those right conversations so you can better educate them?
Cool. That's going to be really awesome. So make sure you're here for that one. Okay, the winner, so you can't see, there's only 2 in there.
Only 2.
There's a couple people in here that didn't bring cards.
Adam McGrath.
Adam McGrath.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't have
their
any.
gift tomorrow when he gets back. Yep, they're at Leadership
Look
London.
Okay. Yeah, here's the laptop. Okay, cool. We've got Tech Tuesday is after this. Is Dan here?
I think Dan's doing it Zoom.
Is he doing it Zoom? Okay, very cool. Look at that. It's right there. Okay, thanks for attending. We had a lot of fun. Hope you did too. I swear it's a lot of good information. Okay.
I like the big video.
You printed our new office, right? Do you know where to find us?
Okay, let me go look to see if it's changed.
Just watching how to go.
She got somebody as your guy.
I'm really excited. Her contract got changed, like they gave her a higher amount than they released.
Show up and not bring my guy.